And when you see her, the claw might come out and snatch you into her Montecito dungeon. Meghanmarkle, the crazy heart goes, and they're invisible kids. Harry is crazy for his mommy, but has Meghan to cosplay. Meghanmarkle, the crazy heart goes.
Hi everybody, my name is Lara. Welcome to my channel. And my commentary video is coming up right away here. And then yes, I have lots more to come after that. But I just wanted to warn you guys, there's a little bit of wonkiness for like 10 seconds. I can't get rid of it. So just, if you can just be patient and it'll get right to the show. I don't know how to fix it. Thank you. Hi. Wow. Yes. This is me. I'm here. I can't even believe it myself. Anybody who's completely new to my channel, hi, welcome. I hope you become part of the Eco family. But I don't ever do this. I don't even know how to do this until a few days ago. And I taught myself. I'm so proud of myself. I'm kind of on a little bit of an odyssey of learning how to edit and stuff like that. So things have been kind of awry, and I'll tell ya, I'll be real honest with y'all. First off, this is a channel of fun. I like to laugh. We make fun of things. For my big shows, I always do them in chapter forms. At the end of each chapter, I have what I call commercials. And those are just parodies and things I find funny online. So when I call them commercials, that's what they are. And we will be having those in this one. So this is going to be a commentary video with my face so you can see my reactions. I have never done this before. I am kind of, well, more than a little nervous. Also, it is 4 a.m. where I am. So I'm a little bit tired, a little bit silly. And yeah, because I have spent hours and hours and hours and 2 days of every free time I possibly could. Actually, 3 days putting together stuff for y'all. Not sure what I was going to do for a video. I didn't know. So all of a sudden this dropped. And I was like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Is this real? If so, holy crap. So I decided, okay, and I haven't been online either because I've been doing like there's family stuff, whatever. Anyway, I haven't been online very much at all. That's the honest to God's truth. So when I saw this, I said that, no, I'm not going to go on anything. So this is 100% my thoughts and opinions. So I want everybody to know that. Everybody get your sick bucket, get your bleach drops, and your victory flag. Oh, yes. I truly think that this might be it. How can they not take or start the ball rolling? Yes, Parliament, all that. But they can start the ball rolling. Get these titles away from this crazy biatch and her hapless husband, who's just as bad as she is. So, okay. Excuse me if I'm all over the place. It is 4 a.m. But I really wanted to do this for y'all. So here I go. I'm going to unpause it. So this is the start of what... This is one of the stupidest things this bitch has ever done. Okay? No question about it. And this induces labor, does it? This slow, sexy dance thing? Okay. I have to ask y'all. I've watched this twice. Do you think this is Harold? I do not. I don't. First off, Harry is bloated and like 40 pounds larger than this dude. This dude has a little bit more rhythm, it seems. We never really see his face. We get like a hoodie. We get this where there's nothing. It's all about her. It always is. I just find it very very bizarre. The whole thing's bizarre, okay? I believe she's wearing an actual fat suit. And I will show you guys later why I believe this. Because there's reasons. But anyway, I'm sure y'all have seen this a million times. But it's more fun to share it between friends, right? And that's what I consider y'all, my friends and family. So, my internet family. So anyway, she starts out being sexy with this guy who I personally do not believe is Harold, and nor was this taken back with Lily or whatever. And her reason her face is bigger is because there are times that she takes out, just like you'll notice, and I've said this before, every January, February, she's gone for a bit. That's when she gets her work done, guys. That's when she does it. So she's been, here and there, has a little bit of time off to take the steroids or whatever meds it is. I didn't even look up what kind. Doesn't matter. People use it in Hollywood all the time, okay? So that's what makes her face a little bit puffier. The rest is just a big-ass maternity bodysuit. In my opinion, only. I don't think she just wore a moon bump. No. All right. Oh, really? That's so not Harry. Look at her. Okay. Look at her ass. I know you don't want to. I know. Oh, please. Oh, that's so bad. And it gets so much worse. Okay, right here. Right here. When has this woman ever had an ass? Let alone one like that. Never. Like literally never. Well, I have had shown you guys before times when she's used ass pads. You can actually see the pads underneath the frock that she's wearing. Yeah, it's the truth. So, we all know she's got no arse. She's got these skinny, spindly little, everything. These claws. So, all of this up here, her big arse, all a fat suit. I'm not even kidding. Went through the reels, like snapshotting and stuff. Nana Lou helped me with that. Thank you so much, my friend. I was up all night because that's her day. And she helps me quite a bit. And between the two of us, we've come up with some pretty amazing truths, actually. Because that's all I ever want to bring you guys. I may be a funny channel or whatever, but I am serious about the line of succession. This is my royal family as well. I'm Canadian. I've always been in love with everything royal since I was a little girl. And Nana Lou is the same way. So, also in a different country, but doesn't matter. So she went through the screens, and I'm going to show you guys that. And I'm very thankful for that. That shows the wrinkles and stuff in this suit and where it stops. I'm not even kidding. She has gone that far. But she also has Tyler Perry to look up to, who has played Medea, the big, big African-American lady for years before he became a billionaire. And then Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire. I have a little collage of that to show you because they could go so deep you'd never know it wasn't them. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, let's get off our arse, and it just gets worse. Of course, guys, it just gets worse. I knew Insta would. She just can't stand her. She can't stop it. Okay. Yeah. Is this what she did on the yacht? Oh, that gyrating there. Is that a stripper move? I don't know, but I clearly recall when I was trying to get my labor going down so low and gyrating my hips, didn't y'all? I can't be, me and Roachel can't be the only ones. I mean, really. Shit. This is unreal. Like, if ever anybody had a doubt out there, and I know some people do, and that's cool. We're all allowed our opinion. I love that about us. But this, I'm sorry, this just kind of proves to me, to I hope the world, that she was never pregnant. I hope MSM blows this up. I really do. Like I said, 4 a.m., no clue what's to come. I'm actually going to piece this together when I get up and put it in and try and do all that. But that being said, and yes, I'm taking time in between this, but that's fine. That's what commentary is all about. And then I do have some facts to show you. But let's finish this monstrosity. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, there we go. That is not Harry. Does that look like her? That looks like a gangly 13-year-old boy. I mean, okay, well, it is Harry mentally, but it's not. Harold, where are you, by the way? Why aren't you reining your wife in? What are you doing? What drug-induced haze? Where are you? Some crack den somewhere? Oh my God. Oh, sorry, guys. Sometimes my mouth. Been talking a lot tonight, so I'm a little rough, but that's how she goes. All right, let's just finish this madness. Oh, Lordy. This, I cannot. This is a sexual thing. I'm sorry, but it is. I seriously, my friends, my family, the people I adore. This is the biggest slap in the face of the monarchy I think there has ever been. If this was the old days, treason, death, I don't know. This would not be allowed. This is ridiculous even on a good day. And she don't have no good days. The question is, why? Why is she doing this? And I'd like to point out, I just thought of this, Archofficial, for his birthday, got a photo of his back against the sun. Lil Bucks gets this big song and dance, literally a song and dance. And all of this hoopla, what is going on? What is going on here? So before we go on, I just wanted to say all this is vindication for Ashley from Danger Zone and Sadie Yankee Wally. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They paved the path for us to be able to do this. I came in a couple of years ago when it was still kind of hard, but they're the ones that had it the hardest. So, yeah. All right, now let's get into some other stuff.
Hello, Buckingham Palace HR Departments. How can I help you today? Oh, hello, Megan, love. Are you diddling? Oh, just to make you aware, Megan, darling, I'm working from home today. So if we get cut off, okay? And tell me a little bit more about what happened, sweetheart. Oh, I know. Nobody likes her in-laws, cock. No. Ah, It's not just you. It's everybody. Every fucker hates them. Yeah. So go on, what happened? You breaking up, darling? You breaking up? You bit distant, cock.
I regret marrying Megan. We've been living apart for years. I thought it was a fairy tale romance. She told me she wanted a simple, normal life. I believed her. So she took me away from my homeland, brought me to the United States, and pushed me to cut ties with my family. But her idea of freedom became constant interviews, documentaries, and public drama, exposing our private life to the world. My brother William warned me, Megan is too ambitious, but I thought he was overreacting. I lost my relationship with him, and even my father was disappointed in me. I gave up the family I loved only to realize it was all a carefully planned act. I was blinded by love, and now I live with regret. Meanwhile, Megan used her royal title to make money in Hollywood and even made fun of me behind my back. I heard she's already hired lawyers to plan a financial split, hoping for a huge payout. She was preparing for this all along. Now I live alone in New York, moving from place to place, while Megan stays in California with the kids. She didn't even show up for my 40th home.
Please excuse some of my editing. I am not perfect at all yet. So I wanted to address this little tweet. Well, I guess it's not a tweet. It was an Instagram post apparently she put up last night for like 3 seconds or something and took it down. It's the big F you to everybody. So you know what? I thought, you know what? This is exactly what happened the night that they put up that post, or somebody did, but it was from Frogmore Cottage, and that's where they were staying. So it was either one of them, I think. And from the sounds of this seems to be an MO now. I think it was her. I really do. To get attention. I think it's to herald myself, to get attention. And I think that's why she did the whole surrogate one from Frogmore. Just to, get his attention. Because she was pissed. Just my opinion. But on to something else. So there's a few photos floating by as I'm speaking. I put together just to show how ridiculous she looks. However, there are pictures that Nana Lou grabbed, and very, very interesting they are. And it actually shows that she is wearing a fat suit. Well, a pregnant suit, a fat suit, something like that. You know what I mean? It's not just the belly. So I was like, well, that's interesting now, isn't it? Because I like I said in my show, right? About the ass pads. Like, there's no way that this broad has a butt. So she did what, ironically, her friend Tyler Perry has done. I'm going to show those pictures. And also Robin Williams with Mrs. Doubtfire, if that'll prove anything to anybody. Because, yes, it definitely can be done. I know there's naysayers out there, but this is Hollywood. She's used to this stuff. So for her, this is nothing. So I'm going to grab those and we're going to look at those. Oh, man. So just real quick, I wanted to show y'all Tyler Perry as Medea and Robin Williams as Mrs. Doubtfire. They can do wonders, can't they? Isn't it crazy? But what I want to really get to is her. Nana Lou, thank you, my dear. She did some stills, screenshots, and noticed something quite peculiar with that whole ensemble she had going on. It's not just the bump, my friends. So let's check it out. Okay, so look on the right side. There's wrinkles. You can see the wrinkle in the suit. And on top, you can see where the suit like stops at her wristband or whatever. And yes, I know she has jewelry on, which is a no. I do have a little thing on that. And then the bottom left, you can see it. It looks like one of those reborn dolls or something. You know what I mean? And the way it moved and stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what it was. I'm just like, oh my God. And I just know she took those pills to round out her face, because this was not an old video. I would say this was taken in the last month at some point. No question. But I have a lot more to go over too, not just this, but some other very interesting things. So, yeah, I also want to get to Harry, and who maybe it could be, maybe not. I don't know. But that's for y'all to decide, I guess. So, yeah. And real quick, I'm going to show you a photo of my daughter while she was pregnant and in labor. Oh, yeah. Crazy. And it's not that I don't know that y'all know, right? It's just, it's real good to see it in action, because this just takes the piss. Like, as if anybody does that when they are getting an epidural or whatever they are doing, right? There is no way in hell that they're dancing around like a lunatic and twerking, for God's sake. Oh yes, before I show you those, I forgot this. Put this together. They even make them for men. Oh my God, right? So this will just show you how, like, simple. I mean, it's on Etsy, for God's sake. And I think that's the one that she got. She's so cheap. Because she certainly didn't get anything of quality with them falling out and everything else. This crotch unsnapping and everything. All right, I'm going to grab those other photos. And I have so much more, my friends. Yes, I do. Well, there's my poor girl. 35 weeks, and at 40 weeks. Real labor. I don't see any twerking. I don't see any of that. I see a woman in some serious pain. So, of course, I show y'all because you were with us through this whole thing. And I'll show a quick picture of baby boy. At the end of this, I'll have a little video if anybody wants to watch it. If you don't, no problem, but it'll be at the end. But I'll just show you a quick picture, and then I'm going to get on with their baby, Archie. And Lily. Yep, both. Here's baby boy real quick. Up top, 3 months difference. Look how big he is. He got a tooth, you guys, 5 months. Little teethers. And he, on the bottom right, he was passed straight out because he had a rough night. So, yeah, he's sweet as pie. And like I said, I'll have a little video at the end if anyone wants to watch it. But let's get on to other very interesting stuff, because I do my digging. Yes, for every show. All right. Okay, so I'm not going to go too deep or anything, but I was thinking about the man in that hideous video, and I do not believe it was Harold. Not sure who it is. Maybe a lover, or maybe his body double. I've shown you him before, and I think she has him on speed dial. But anyway, I wanted to find out which one of these men. Was it Harry, or was it him who was on that vision board holding that baby? That was not Archie or Lily or any of them. So anyways, it did its thing, and it came back the man on the right. And I'll show you a couple others, and I'm not going to read through them. But it does say that the man on the right literally consistently is the man who was in the photo with that baby. What? So I got them to do an overlay. Again, it's consistent with the man on the right. That she used that body double. I am 100% convinced of it. I really am. They go through like their structure, everything, and they can tell like which man was in that photo for sure. This one too, same thing. So I'm pretty much convinced that, well, I know Harold's not around her. I know he's not. I would love to know how she's getting away with all of this. I'd love to know what she has over him, because why isn't he saying something? Why? So really quick, I did a little analysis on the recent photos she gave us. Let's see what they say. So these are going to shock you. They're genuine and authentic is what they say with these photos. I did the two of her with supposedly Lily, and then I did two with Harry. So the two of Harry and Lila Bucks also genuine and authentic. So then I thought to myself, are those babies the same babies? So, shocker, two different babies. They're supposed to be Lily, but it says here, even with the overlay, because they're distinct pictures, they're not anatomically not the same. They're two distinct babies. So what kind of games is she playing? She sends out clear photos of different babies, but genuine pictures. So she's obviously renting a kid, because I don't even believe Lily exists for them. And if I'm wrong, oh my God. But what is she doing exactly? It's pissing me off, to be honest. I want the titles gone. I'm so sick of these two. So yeah, there you go with that. Finally get a clear picture of two different flipping babies. So I just got a few little things to add, because I didn't want this to be too long. And then we'll wrap it up. But wow, hey? Shocker. God, this woman. So check this out. An old people little ditty. Do you think that she is trying to actually do what they said here? Because it says the couple also had two California classics to eat at the hospital before Lily's birth, In-N-Out and fajitas. We ate and then did the mama dance, baby mama dance around the hospital room. Prince Harry wrote in his memoir, nothing but joy and love in that room. Harry and Roachel named their daughter Lila Bucks Diana in tribute to Queen Elizabeth's childhood nickname of Lilibet, that's only her name, and Prince Harry's late mother, Princess Diana. You think? The baby mama dance? I think that she tried to recreate that in her stupid way. But what do you guys think? It's interesting, right? Just going back in the past a little bit here. Won't be long, because didn't realize I'd be this long. But anyway, remember this palace announcement? The Queen, the Prince of Wales, and the Duchess of Cornwall and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have been informed and are delighted with the news of the birth of a daughter for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. 4, not 2. Interesting. And then they were disgusting and put out that picture of that poor little dead baby those parents were grieving. They're just disgusting. And then they tried to deny it, but please, right now. Really? Yeah, okay then. Oh yes, I forgot about this. There's so many ways to tell when this video was taken. She's so... Anyway, she's got her new bracelets on. It says the bracelets design featuring 4 lines of diamonds suggests it could be a recent addition to her collection, of course, but no wedding rings. Shocker. Oh my God. It's so hard to deal with this woman. Kind of random, but I thought, why not have a little piece of gossip about the bump. This is when she should have barely missed a period. But anyway, she still had to put something on. So it says, for anyone who wants to know the truth about H and Wifey's tour of Australia, I'm sick of waiting for press to release. In Australia, chocolate is made differently to all other countries due to the heat here. It melts otherwise. Same applies to glue used to stick fake bumps to stomachs, as Madame found out when she used it in Admiralty House. That's the reason for the infamous tea throwing incident. A staffer walked in on Madame struggling to keep it in place after the public noticed, allegedly. We're not going to forget, Roachel. And this is epic. The moment you realize the moon bump has unfastened. Yep, we're not going to forget. The mini misshapen bumps of Roachel. Oh, they're legendary, they are. Oh, yes, I found this too. I thought I'd share. Read a while ago. It says, I read an article back then that MM bombarded the surrogate mother daily with instructions on what she was allowed to eat, what she was allowed to watch on TV, and whatnot. This control preferred not to give up the child Lily, but this article was suddenly deleted. I've heard that before too, you guys. What do you think? So I thought before I go, I would show you a little bit of the things I've been working on for days. One of them is about these photos. These are who I believe Archofficial, or whatever his name is, really is. So I asked, is this the same child? And it said, based on the side-by-side visual comparison, here's an analysis of whether these baby photos appear to be of the same child. Now, this is very interesting. I won't go through everything, but it says the common traits are the head shape, the ear shape, the eye spacing, the skin tone, the lip shape. And there's only minor variations through all three. I was shocked. So the conclusion is literally there is a high probability, 85 to 95%, that all three images depict the same child at slightly different moments or stages. The consistency in core facial anatomy, especially around the eyes, ears, and mouth, is strong. So yeah, I believe these three babies are of the same child. I'm aware that the middle photograph has been doctored, but when I put it through, it shows that they inserted the child, but not that the child was fake. So let's just throw that in the mix, shall we? How many kids and babies are there with these people? For real? Like, this is insanity at the highest level. Literally, to do any kind of research on these guys drives me mental. So I have a whole bunch of stuff about who's related to who could possibly be biomom, stuff like that. Let me know if you guys are interested in that, because otherwise, if you're not, I won't spend like a huge amount of time doing it. You know what I mean? Also debunking pictures to see if they're real or not, you know? Well, guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Really, I do. I'm trying to do different things and that kind of stuff. I'm putting on a few memes as I'm talking. I put these on my posts every single night, so check it out. You will enjoy them, I promise. And I'll put that video of baby boy at the end here too. But then you'll have commercials. I'll put like 3 of them at least for you. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Know that I think about you guys a lot. I really, really do. You are in my prayers all the time. And yeah, you mean the world to me. So thank you for being here. And I love ya.
Excuse me, Duchess. I must have fallen asleep. I've just been so busy and I work so hard.
I work so hard too.
Right, but I was writing social media captions all day long. Have you been writing social media captions all day? I didn't think so.
Writing captions is so hard.
And then I did lunch boxes, and you know that makes me so happy. I love doing lunch boxes. Do you remember? Do you remember your first lunch box? The little tips I gave you to pack a lunch the way that I pack a lunch?
You taught me everything I know about packing a lunch.
I don't know if lunch boxes were even a thing before I started packing them. And I just got so done with the prove it game. You have to prove that you're enough. You have to prove that you're pretty, which is obvious because I don't even have makeup on and I'm absolutely gorgeous. I have to prove that my last name is Sussex. I have to prove that I'm a duchess. I'm obviously a duchess. Look at my head.
Getting out of the prove it game feels like joy and tastes like freedom.
And I know what kind of human being I am. I know what kind of wife I am. That man H tells me all the time he loves me so much. I know what kind of daughter I am, and if I still spoke to my family, they'd be able to tell you what a wonderful daughter I am. I know what kind of mother I am, and the lunch boxes and emails I've sent my children should speak for themselves.
Yeah.
And maybe worthiness comes when you stop having to play the prove it game.
Hallelujah. I'm getting so emotional right now.
This is my best friend.
Dave. My name is Dave.
Dave! This is my best friend, Dave. I know, of course.
So what are we doing here today, Megan?
Dave, you know I don't go by that anymore. It's Queen Megan of Sussexton now. Oh, remember when we ate this at my wedding?
No, because I actually watched your wedding from TV. But it looked lovely.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Megan.
You know that is no longer my name, peasant.
Anyway, off to our next activity. With my best friend.
Oh, it's like ass. That's quite a hat you got there, Meg. You. What's it for?
Are you ready for some good vibes, Dave?
Absolutely.
Good vibes for good hives.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Megan? Megan? Megan!
That was the last time that I saw my passport, my driver's license.
Can you hear me now? Yeah? So you know my Uncle Kev, don't you? Like, deaf and blind, wasn't he? Both ears, both eyes, mate. Well, basically, he can hear and see now. Over the years, mate, they just cancelled each other out. He's looking to get in the landscaping game with us. Like, you haven't got anything, like, going... Oh, boy, one second, mate. Let me call you back. Are you lot filming something? Yeah. Probably means I'm fired, this, doesn't it?
Without question.
Yeah.
You're going to be replacing me then, yeah? Probably. But the only reason I ask is, you're not going to believe this, right? But I got this uncle, right, Kev.
No, right, the answer to your question is no.
No, for Kev as well, like, yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. All right, have a good one then.